Hey everybody, Mr. Pierce here again with another episode of Mr. Pierce's Neighborhood. I thought I'd do a little something different today. I want to let you get acquainted with me and us and our life story. You know that I'm the writer of Silent Survivor, Screaming Monsters. It'll be coming out this coming up summer. So I thought I'd read you chapter 1 of my book called The Introduction and let you know a little bit about us and me. And we suffer from complex trauma, dissociative identity disorder. That's essentially split personality. There are 10 of us. We try our best not to let everybody know. It's very hard. But there was a time when some of us wanted to do some very bad things to right a lot of wrongs that we felt were being done to us. Anyway, so this is the first chapter of our book, Silent Survivor, Screaming Monsters. I hope you enjoy it. My house is one of heartaches, a place of steel and stone, a barren cell, a home in hell, and here I sit alone. For one small crime I pay with time, where lights glare night and day, and though I rage and pace my cage, I still must stay and pay. My home in hell is one small cell that no man wants to own. My body cramps, it's cold and damp, it chills me to the bone. I hear the flings of metal rings and keys and metal locks, the scrapes of feet upon concrete as the guards patrol the block. October 2024, 3 a.m. I haven't turned the lights on yet. I'm just lying here, staring up into the black void that is my ceiling. Until my eyes adjust, I can't see much, and this is the only time I can't tell where I am. I like that, because where I am is an 8 by 15 cell, and it's my home, and has been for a very, very long time. Why I'm here doesn't really matter anymore. I've been locked up so long, but the real reason, escapes my mind. I guess I just am. They say I'm getting out soon, a few days, a week. I'm not really sure, and it really doesn't matter. I don't know if I should be happy or sad, excited or scared to death. Truth be told, I'm scared to death. In a few minutes, I'm going to sit up and put my worn out feet on a slab of concrete so cold it will make my feet ache. A few months back, they did x-rays of my feet and told me that I had broken them in the past. Where and when escapes my mind, and the harder I try to remember, the more I seem to forget. I put my socks on one by one. It's Saturday, and I'll wear them until the smell gets to me. When I'm sitting down, they'll smell like moldy, sharp cheddar cheese, bad enough to make me cringe. Then it will take 2 more days to convince myself to get into the shower. You see, I hate the showers. That's where the bad man used to take me before he had his way with me. He liked me clean. He would scrub me from head to toe with a brush, saying, "We've got to get you all spiffy clean for the cameras. Can't have dirty little boys in front of the cameras. We've got to make sure you don't have any bugs. That's a good boy. Nice and clean." These are some of my childhood ghosts that still haunt my memories. Memories best left forgotten. Ghosts have a funny way of coming back to haunt you if you wake them up too many times. After I sit up, I crack every part of my body that will move. just to relieve some of the pain that runs through this old frame of mine. The pain flows from my neck, down my arms and hands, through my legs to my feet. This is the first time each day that I think seriously about taking my own life. But then I wake up, I look up, and I see my hot pot. I remember that I don't think clearly without my morning cup of coffee. So I stand, shuffle to my sink where the pot is, and I plug it in and wait for the welcoming sizzle of the hot water. It's only a few minutes past 3. That's when my day begins. I don't sleep well at night, haunted by the ghosts of my past. Merlin's still sleeping, along with Psycho and Tommy, and all the other misfits who now inhabit this body. My friends all call me Little Danny. I don't come out much in daylight. Not anymore. There's not much to come out to. I prefer the early morning hours, the quiet before sunrise. It's peaceful, and I can think without anyone listening. It's the only time I'm truly alone, and it's nice to be alone. God, I hate the world you live in, the one that exists after the sun rises. That's the world I'm talking about, not the one I'm in now. This world is mine. I own it, and it owns me. From 3 a.m. until dawn, I'm free. After that, my friends can take over. That's their world, and I'm happy to leave it to them. Like I said, they say I'm getting out and going home soon. Merlin told me, but I don't know what that means. I haven't had a home since I was a little boy. My home now lies just beyond the sunrise, in a place of make-believe, where it's safe from the predators of the world. I live in a place called Neverland. Yes, the same Neverland as Peter Pan and the Lost Boys. A place of dreams and magic, pirates and fairies. It's a place of unicorns and the wood elves. Merlin brought me here long ago, like the fabled Lady Hawk. I exist only in the twilight hours, between dusk and dawn. Like a ghost, I hide in the shadows of day and night. Merlin says he wants to write a book about me and my adventures. He says I have something to say, that I can help make the world a better place, a safer place, if that's possible. He promises to tell the story my way, so I'm going to let him. I trust him, and you can trust him too. He's the only one I trust in this world of ours. I know your world is evil. It always has been. Not very long ago, my friends and I were planning to do some very bad things to right the wrongs in your world. At least that's what we thought we were doing. Horrific complex trauma has a way of justifying even the most horrific crimes in the mind of the perpetrator, even mass murder. But sometimes when compassion and understanding find you in your darkest moments, it can save more than one life. In April 2024, a very special psychologist, Dr. Stover, saved mine and possibly countless others. He listened. He believed me. He understood and explained things in a way that we could understand. That understanding was what we needed to grow and change our outlook on life. In the past, the only one who truly stood by me was Merlin. Yes, that Merlin, the great magician from the fairy tales and the Sword and the Stone. Who else could I mean? He's my best friend in the whole wide world. Please listen to him as he tells my story. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that you'll pick up my book, Silent Survivor, Screaming Monsters, when it comes out. There's a real mental health crisis and a homeless crisis. And I believe that we're all, in one way or another, just silent survivors of the traumas and the things that we've been through in our life. And sometimes when those traumas become too much, we want to fight back and we become screaming monsters. We'll see you next time. Mr. Pierce out.